I just love making money. I feel like
Yeah.
I start off every webinar like that. All right. Hey guys, I'm Ryan McMorris. Welcome to the Cloud10 Tribe weekly hangout. This every week we get together every Tuesday night, 9:45, and what we're going to go over is we're going to go over the best in marketing strategies. What we've done here is we've really teamed together with a lot of people in different companies to learn from each other, to help each other market. We've created a real team atmosphere around this, and what we do is we are all mastery members inside of My Lead System Pro. Um, we absolutely love the training inside of My Lead System Pro. So how we kick this off is if you're not familiar with My Lead System Pro, we'll just kind of take you through a quick little rundown of it, because I know there's a lot of people that are here that they're curious about the Cloud10 tribe. They're curious about what we do, about why we get results, why there's so many people that are attracted to us, and you're probably here so you can learn how to generate leads, so you can learn how to generate traffic, so you can learn how to build a six-figure business. So we don't do this too long. We're only going to be here for like maybe 30-40 minutes, but um, we want you to feel comfortable. If you aren't getting the leadership that you feel like you need in your network marketing company, if you're not getting the support, if you're not getting the training, if you're not getting the results that you feel like you need to get, then you're in the right place. So again, my name is Ryan McMorris. We're going to run you just through a quick little walkthrough just so you can see the kind of things that we have access to every day and what we help each other in. So what you're seeing right now is our back office. Hey Sam, what's up?
Hey!
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on? So what you're seeing right now, guys, is my personal back office for My Lead System Pro. Okay, um, guys, every day I'm really tuning into the training, because the training is where you get better, right? So guys, this whole thing is built off this amazing training library, almost 8 years of training materials that, imagine if you had to snatch up an extra 20 leads per day from Instagram, okay? And imagine if you had the help of other people. So what I'll ask everybody, I know everybody's popping in, and I know all the panels are popping in. If you're not presenting right now, just go ahead and mute. That way we can keep it moving, and then we'll get content for tonight. Okay, guys. So go ahead and mute if you're not presenting, and then we'll go ahead and rock and roll. So another thing that we also really pride ourselves on is the marketing strategies. I know a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of people end up in Facebook jail. So having the ability to go right here and literally get like training from 6-7 figure earners, and I can really happily say that. I mean, this specific video 3, is a 7-figure earner in network marketing that's teaching you how to recruit on Facebook. All right, now that to me is just worth being a member of the Cloud10 tribe and being a member of what we do here. So tonight we're going to be going over some lead generation skills. So learning how to generate leads, learning how to generate some traffic. If you're looking to build your network marketing business, let me explain this to you guys. Building a network marketing business is so much better when you build it with network marketers. Okay, so many of us are trying to go out there and recruit our friends and family like crazy, and for what reason? For what reason? Um, there's no point to try to recruit our friends and family. We just need to attract our friends and family. Once our friends and family find out that you're professional, all right, and you're really taking this thing seriously, that's when they come and say, "Hey, remember that thing you were doing?" I don't recruit a lot of my friends or family in the beginning, but My Lead System Pro allowed me to create a sense of authority, influence, and now I have plenty of people that know me from the past that come my way. So that's just a little quick introduction to any of the prospects here. Obviously, as a group, we heavily support each other on social media and off social media as well. So I'm going to hand it over to tonight's speaker, very dear friend of mine, excellent marketer, master marketer, mastering lead generation. This guy is a guru, a whiz. His name is Dave Shirley, and and I'm going to hand it over to Dave. Dave's got something pretty cool for us to go over tonight. We had Lisa Thompson on Monday. I know a lot of you guys were there on Monday night, and saw Lisa talk about blogging. So if you're a member of the Cloud10 group, you get all that stuff. You get us. You get everything that you see here. So I'm going to hand it over to my man Dave. It's he's got some good stuff. So Dave, it's all you, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate the opportunity to once again be here tonight. Can everybody hear me okay?
I got thumbs up.
Give some nods. Okay. If anything goes wrong, the slides don't show, be sure to yell out right away, and let's get that straightened out. So I want to go ahead and share this PowerPoint here, and I'm going to do that, and then you guys can tell me if you're able to see the PowerPoint on the screen. Have you got that?
Yeah, man, I can see all. I can see. Hold on, let me make sure that. Yeah, I got you, brother.
It says daily steps to success. You got that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next slide and see if that works. Okay, the pointer's not going to work. Here we go. Daily steps to success. That's what I wanted to talk to you about tonight here on this special webinar. A lot of people tell me, or ask me rather, they say, "How, Dave? How do we start in this process?" Well, tonight I want to tell you the first thing you do is stop. Right now, is most importantly, is to stop your cell phone if it's distracting you, or Facebook if it's getting messages, or turn the TV off. What you want to do, though, for sure, the number one thing is be sure you have a pen and a piece of paper or a notebook handy, because you're definitely going to want to write down some of the things that I tell you tonight, because there's definitely some gold nuggets there spread through the material. So right now, I just ask for your attention to be totally focused on this webinar tonight. My story, you can read it on the Success Request. I'm not going to go through it all tonight. It would take too long. But I started my first home business back in 1993. I've been online almost 6 years, and truly, to find the secret to success is really sharing the secret, meaning when you find something that works, you share that with your team, and they share that with their team, and it builds the whole organization. That goes for affiliate marketing, for MLSP, for your home business, MLM, network marketing, the whole 9 yards. When you find something that works, that's duplicatable by all people in your organization, you want to share that so the whole team has success. Does everybody follow me so far? The slide should say building from your purpose and passion. What I want to talk about is one thing to generate leads, and we are going to talk about lead generation, but you want to generate the right kind of lead. It doesn't do any good to generate just a person out there that doesn't have an interest in what you have to offer or your business or anything like that. I could generate leads all day long from the Philippines, okay, and I have done that before, just testing different things, except they have no money. So nothing against the Filipino people, but it doesn't do me any good to generate leads from the Philippines if they don't have any money to spend on a product to make money. So you have to consider your unique talents. What I'll tell people is clues to your purpose can be found in your unique talents, in what you simply love, and this will usually turn into how you will end up serving other people in some significant way. Why is this important? Well, because when you lead from your passion, when you build your business from your passion, it turns out not to be work at all, okay? It's something you enjoy doing. So how can you do this? Well, you can list off a list of people that you admire, and you can figure out, why do you admire these people? What attracts you to them? What are their qualities that you like? Another way to spot, you can go about spotting patterns that reveal your passion is return to your childhood. What are some of the things that you enjoyed most growing up? Perhaps life and work and everything took you away from those things, but all those things are connection points for you to meet people that are like you, people that will connect with you, people that you can quickly build friendships with, and then that can progress on to your business aspirations as you encourage them, or even show them what your business opportunity is when the time's right. There's all sorts of things that you can go into here, but I just want you tonight, you might want to write down this sentence. I ask people to complete this. If I had no possibility of failing and thus was guaranteed this success, I would do what? What would I do, if success was guaranteed? So just write that down, and that could be a hint for you. Fine tune your yeses and your no compass. What does that mean? It means realize what you're passionate about and what prompts a yes in you. In order to recognize this yes feeling, okay, I pretty much put it on the screen. Begin noticing how you physically feel when you get a yes, okay? When something feels like a yes to you, it's people will ask you questions, you automatically say, oh, no, no, I don't want to do that. But sometimes you say, yeah, let's go bowling. Let's go to the movie. Let's go to the baseball game. And there's a reason that you're all excited about that, and there's a reason that you say yes. And when you can identify those things, you're just one step closer to learning what your passion is. It could be what you eat, a pair of pants that you like more than something else. All this just kind of seems silly, but when you act on your passion, it just feels right. Everything feels right when you learn to operate in those things that you enjoy the most, and then that's going to build your whole character, and people are going to be attracted to that because of your personality, because of your vibrancy, and all of this stuff that goes into it. This is just kind of, I threw this slide in here, and you guys, can everyone still hear me okay? This is a little, I get a nod or anything, Ryan? This is just a little test I go through here, a little slide, and it's just a bunch of positive words. You look at the screen, and it really doesn't mean anything. But what I do, part of my daily routine, is being positive. So I always want to do something positive, and I have a whole list of these words printed out, and there's hundreds of them. And it's just something you can do for fun, and it also kind of just lets your mind open up, I guess you could say. So this is the deal. You have this list of words, and you just have to start talking and make a sentence out of all these words. And I won't take too long doing this. I'll just do a little bitty clip of it. But it would go something like this. I'll start off at the top. I am absolutely absorbed by the abundance that I see here in the people tonight. The people in this group are active, and they're admirable. And I tell you, I'm just so impressed to see everyone that's turned out for this webinar tonight. Everyone's alive and alert, and the people that are on the panel are absolutely amazing. And I can see why this business is appealing to so many people, because we all look out there into the world and we're searching for approval, but this aroma that I smell from this group is just made up of happiness, and the law of attraction is alive and well, and I can see people getting awards just left and right, and the program is such a bargain to buy, okay? And that just, it literally just leaves me beaming with joy to see people having success. So see what I'm doing here? I'm going through these positive words, and I'm just letting my mind just kind of wander, and whatever comes out, comes out. But I'm actually speaking all these positive words into my vocabulary, into my life, and I'm programming myself to use these positive words in my everyday speech, and positive attracts positive. So it's just a little exercise that you could go through on your own. One of the things that I tell people, I call it the pearls of judgment. And it's absolutely important because most of you now are working their business both online and off, some more online than others. But the pearl of judgment is the kind of the age that we live in where everyone says, don't judge me. Okay, if you've been on Facebook anytime, you've seen people say this, don't judge me, who are you to judge me? But it seems to be this is the attitude of the times. So what I want you to know and think about is, why is this? And it's one of the things is because people are out there starving for attention, they're doing all sorts of things, but as you start your own home business, you have to realize that you are the CEO of a company, okay, your own company. And what that means on social media is if you have a bad day, yeah, friends you should be able to voice that to, but you would be surprised, and you might be shocked even, of the people that actually read your post and and you have no idea that they're ever even looking at your stuff. One example of this, and I'll just go to the next slide, this is just something for you to read along, is I went to church one day, and this guy approached me and says, man, I really like your videos and your post on Facebook. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you know, I read every one that you put out. I said, well, why don't you comment? He says, well, oh, no. I just read. I don't comment on anything. And I would have never known that he was even interested or even a follower. So everything that you do on a social status leaves an opinion. And people say, don't judge me, but people judge you on your first impression, and they judge you on everything that you put out there on social media. So it's not something to be scared of, but you do have to do a reality check and a mental check. If you're having a bad day or somebody upsets you, maybe not broadcast that on social media, because other people don't know the circumstances of that, and you don't want them to misjudge you for sure. So that's the thing about building your business and generating leads, and you don't want these personal attacks coming back up on you on social media. Let's talk about the law of attraction, and then we're going to press on here just a little bit more. Every day I concentrate on reading or listening to something positive, and it's usually something from the law of attraction. So I read this material every day, but I want you to think about this. If you don't know anything about the law of attraction, then get a book on it. But you need to read to yourself, speaking these points that you want. If you want more money, if you want more success, if you want more leads, if you want more results, okay, you want more signups, whatever that is, you need to be speaking these positive words, you know, into your life. And you can speak this, and you can record it with a voice recorder, and you can listen to it and listen to it and listen to it. And it's just like singing a song on the radio. When you're driving somewhere, you listen to yourself and you repeat it back. And it's, you might think, you know, someone else is listening to you, they're going to think, okay, they've lost their mind. But this is extremely powerful and reinforces your thought patterns when you do this little task. You know, so you can do the same for your goals, your vision in life, and your why. Why are you doing a business? All these things we write down, and then a lot of people forget about them, or they close the notebook and they get busy. The goals, the vision, your why, all this stuff pulls you through every day in your home business, and that's what it's going to take for you to build it. Is you need to be speaking it and visualizing it in your mind, so these things come to pass in your life. Believe it or not, your words command the universe. Okay, there's a spiritual aspect here, depending on whoever's different beliefs, but the universe in this case responds to your words and your visions, and your words actually have power beyond even my imagination and understanding. They have the power to create. They do create. They create in your present, and they create in your future. So when you speak your own words and hear your own words, it just anchors this into your activities and into your subconscious. Daily activities, I want to go over this. I read my goals. I flip through my dream board. You know, I have it in a PowerPoint. I go shopping. Okay, everyone likes to shop. And what that means is this actually very simple. It's something we learned from Ray Higdon. We want to invest in some material, whether it's My Lead System Pro, a training program. We want to invest in that, and we want to learn that material, and then we want to turn around and teach that to somebody else. When we do that, we become an attractant. We become a person that helps people, and people like that. Okay, people usually want to return the favor when you go out of your way to help them, or you provide them with content. For lead generation, this may be in the form of giving you their email address, okay, or giving you their phone number, their contact information, where you can work with them a little bit closer. Well, I call it growth shopping because as you build this, we've been concentrating on building a blog through MLSP, just a whole group of us have, so I've kind of tailored it toward the content generating aspect, and we'll talk a little bit more about MLSP in the end. But where do I shop? One of the things I want to cover here with you right now is Facebook. I can go around Facebook and I can look at people's posts. I can look at what they're posting. I can comment on that. I can go to Facebook groups. All the little programs that I happen to be in, if I'm in 3 or 4, each of them have a Facebook group. And I can go in there and I can interact with them on the subject matter of that specific group and just build friendships. long-lasting, healthy friendships that are no threat in that group. And once they know, like, and trust me, if I have the opportunity to help them out, or I have the opportunity to show them another way to maybe advance their business, maybe through lead generation with My Lead System Pro, or through another company if they're not happy with the one they have, that time will present itself if you've built the know, like, and trust that you will through a long and lasting friendship that you've nurtured over time. These 15-minute friendships, those are hard to do, those are hard to convert, and there's very few people out there that can actually do that on a consistent basis. YouTube, go to videos, watch videos that inspire you, that talk to that passion that I was talking about, because actually in your business, your niche market, large is not good. Less is more. We've always heard that in life, that less is more, and there's nothing more true than a home business. What I mean by that is there is enough power in a small group of people. You think, Dave, my passion might be underwater basket weaving. Well, hey, there's probably a lot of people out there that might do that, or scuba diving, or whatever it is. Whatever your passion is, find that group of people that you speak their language and build relationships with them. Okay, all people have the same needs. It's a matter of who can you communicate with, who can you bond with, who's going to be your little bitty group of people that just they gel with you. Okay, and that's where you're going to have your best results. If it's only 500,000 people, then it's only 500,000 people. Is that not enough? Okay, so the world's full of people that have all sorts of interests. So you determining what your passion is, what your purpose in life is going to let you click into a niche market or a group of people, that avatar that you're going to relate to the best. Other people's blogs, we want to go there, we want to comment and share. Once we're writing our own blog, we want to leave our link there if we have the opportunity to, and that's going to give us backlinks on our blog. We're going to get all sorts of ideas. When you go to other people's blogs and you find their content, take little clips out of their content and then explain what that meant to you, what that said to you, what you got out of it, what it did for your business, what it did for your life. Okay, people want to know not just data. They want to know that, hey, I took this data, I implemented this data, and this is what it give me. It's what it done for me, because people are results driven. They come here because they want a result. They join MLSP because they want a result. They join a home business because they want a result. Okay, so we need to give them results so we can use other people's content to inspire us, inspire our passion, and then let our passion just pour out into our blog. That way, it's just an awesome piece of fresh content that goes out there on the web. We can do the same thing for websites in Google, and I may do a screen share here later and show you some of those tricks. Actually, that's what we was going to do next, is go shopping. We were going to go to Google, and I put a keyword tool in here, but we're not going to use that. And I was going to show you just around Google a little bit and some of the things I do. Let me see what's in the next slide. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. I'm going to switch screens here, if I can, and we're going to go to a different screen. Let me see which one will pull up. Google. Okay. Did everybody see the Google screen? Somebody yell at me. I'm not hearing anything. Ryan, you still on? Okay, we'll take a moment here to see if anyone can hear me. And then we'll press on. If anyone's out there, Samantha, if you can hear me, nod your head or something.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're going to go. I don't know what happened to Ryan. So we're on Google now, and sorry about that. It's a little bit confusing if you can't get some feedback. Google here, one of the things you can do from Google is just whatever you start typing in, uh, and you'll see from there what other people have typed in, how to draw, how to tie a tie, how to boil eggs, how to write a check, how to tie a bow tie. So when you're doing your search, Google also tells you a little bit about what other people have searched, meaning if they're talking about travel, it'll say they visited the travel insurance place and Travelocity and Travel Zoo and the Travels Channel. So when you think about a keyword or a post you want to do, you can just type it in Google and see what some of these other search terms are that people are searching for. And that's kind of going to help you out. And I don't want to get too much into keyword research on here. I can do that one-on-one. But that's just a quick little thing that you can do on Google just to get a brief idea of what's going to be coming up there and what other people have been looking at. Let's go back to the regular slides here now, and we'll get back on that as well. Hopefully you can see the slides coming up, and that's what that pulled up here on the slide is basically from the Google research tool. You may not be able to see it. It says how to generate leads. There were 1,600 searches for that in a month, just that keyword. So it it's a relatively high amount of searches, and then it breaks it all down by different combinations of the word. I pulled that data off there. I pulled some more data. It's actually home business that I pulled off there. The word home business, has 9,000 searches. Home business ideas, it was 18,000 searches. One of the things you want to look for is the competition level. The lower it is, the easier it is to compete for that keyword. So I usually pick stuff that's below 50, and like internet home business is at 34. So I might write an article around internet home business or do some videos around that as well. So when you download this out of Google on the keyword tool, you want to make sure you look at this competition level here and the average monthly searches and pick you out some keywords that have good numbers as far as monthly searches, but this point, if it's 1, forget it, okay? It needs to be 0.50 or less to have a decent chance of ranking or getting your content out there for that particular keyword. You can add different combinations to the keywords as well to make those perform better. Some other things you can do, we talked about Google search. You can go to Google Trends. Delicious is a place where you can share, bookmarking sites and different sites that you've come across that have good content on there. And that's just something you can bookmark it. You can go back to it later to get ideas for your own stuff. One of the things I want to leave with you tonight is a tremendous tool. It's called Google Alerts, and not everybody knows about it. So just go to Google when you get done. Write this down. Go to Google and look up Google Alerts, and you can put in a keyword. You can even put in your own name. You put in your own name, and if someone searches your name, you'll get an email in your inbox saying somebody just searched your name. So if you want to put in their home business or how to start a home business or how to generate more leads or how to build an MLM, whatever you want to do, you'll get an alert in your email saying that somebody's looking for that information. So when you determine what your niche market is, what your passion is, you can put all those words in there, and then you'll find out different conversations from different groups online that people are having around your interest, and you'll be able to tailor your message specifically to what that avatar, which is what your buyer is referred to, what their particular interest is, and you can tailor your content. Same with Twitter. We have a Twitter expert on here that's absolutely just a killer marketer on Twitter, so you probably need to get with her. Instagram, Pinterest, all these things you can use together to generate leads with your business. Assembling content, that's basically, no matter what you do, you're going to have to put a post on Facebook. You're going to have to do a blog. You're going to have a website at some time or another. All this stuff, in some way, shape, or form, is content, and we get that content from other people's blog posts, from keywords that we look up, from pictures that we see, a picture that inspires you, a picture that tells a story. Everybody likes pictures. We relate to pictures. We like seeing pictures. So you always want to include those in your content. Your videos, they need to be congruent with the message that you're pointing out. Once I have all that, I call it the go green, okay? I have that in my blog post. Everything's proper. If I have my SEO done, if you have the MLSP blog, it's going to tell you when your SEO is correct. It's going to give you pointers if it's not, and that's one of the benefits from having that. Then it's time to publish or schedule. I have the option of publishing now or doing 2 or 3 or 4 weeks worth of content out ahead of time if I'm going to be on vacation. Then the thing of my day is syndicating my content. That means sharing it on Facebook and other social media sites, other people's blogs, other websites, all this stuff. Anywhere I can put my content out there on the World Wide Web, the more eyes on that, the better. Okay, that's the deal. If you don't get any eyeballs on your offer, you're not going to make any sales. It's like this. So I was talking to my wife the other day. I was driving down the road and there's a billboard about an auto body repair shop, and I just thought about that of how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times I've drove by that billboard and seen that sign. And several years ago, our car got in a wreck, and we took it to that auto body shop. Okay, so the stuff that you put out there, people may not react now, but the more they see it, and the more places they see it, and the more places they see your name, when they know something, or when they decide that it's time for them to buy, or they need something, you're the person that's going to come to their mind because they've seen you so many times, they've seen you in so many places, and that billboard give me confidence, believe it or not, as crazy as that seems, because I've seen it so many times. I had no hesitation taking our automobile to that auto body shop because I'd come to know them and build a relationship off a stinking billboard on the side of the road. Okay, and that's just the way that was. Then it comes time to email your list. If you have a list, you email them, notify them of your new post, and then as time in the day progresses, when you start getting replies back either from Facebook or social media or emails, that you process those replies and reply back to those people and answer their questions and talk to them about whatever aspect of your business that interests those. Then it's time for Ryan's favorite, okay, which is the money-making calls. Okay, it comes down to this. Sooner or later, probably most people are going to have to get on the phone with you to make that final deal. Now, traditionally, it takes an exposure, they say, of 6 to 7 times on any offer online before people buy. That can be sped up drastically by the no like and trust syndrome that I've talked about, and by your ability to pick up the phone call and say, hey Ryan, how you doing, buddy? You know, I've seen you open 15 of my emails, and I just wanted to call and make sure, you know, do you have any questions? Is there anything I can do for you? Any way I can serve you better? And Ryan comes back and says whatever he says, you know, and I go from there. I don't have to call them and pitch them right off the bat, but I can call them and be a human being, okay, and I can help them, and I can serve them and let them know I'm there for them. Find someone to help, ideas, okay. That's just, you know, go on Facebook, get ideas from other people, get ideas from their posts. Listen to what they're saying, then be a go-giver. That means I want to solve problems. If someone's having a problem, I want to be the first person there, okay, the first person to give a solution. Even if it's not the all-inclusive solution, I want to be the first person that comments on their post, says, hey, go try this, okay. Even if I don't get it right, okay, even if I don't get it right, they'll say, hey, Dave Shirley was the first person to respond. And I've seen him do that before on people's posts. He's the first person to respond. And he must care about people. So I go out there, find a way, find posts that you have an answer to give, that you have something positive to contribute, that you can help those people. And don't be shy, don't be bashful. Put your stuff out there, and it'll come back to you. It won't come back to you void. Build know, like, and trust. That's the #1 money maker in any game. Okay, any game online, building know, like, and trust, the #1 thing you can do. How you do that? By listening, by giving, by solving problems, and by focusing all your attention on the other person. It's all about them. It's not about you, not what you've generated, not what you've built. It's all about them and their problem. They only care about their problem. We have to understand that. and we have to solve that. If we solve their problem, okay, we're in there. Winning trust, to build an empire, 3 words: become a servant. Become a servant, you'll generate all the leads you'd ever want to generate in any way, shape, or fashion. Trolling Facebook, that's what we do the rest of the day. We look, we read, we like, we comment, we share, we tag people, we share the content that speaks to us, we share the content of our teammates. I can't stress that enough. We go out there and we're in the tribe, in the Cloud10 tribe, we're like the gang, okay? The gang, and the gang is going to go in numbers, and we're going to dominate. Okay, we're going to dominate our space in a positive way, in a way that helps people, and we're going to help each other out by doing what? By looking at other people's, our own posts, the posts of the members, by reading it, by liking it, by commenting, by sharing it, by tagging people in it, okay, and by recommending people that we know could use the services that we and our teammates offer. The 90-10 rule, I violate this all the time. Sorry, guys, but it's still true. 90% just stuff, life stuff, pictures, posts that don't have anything to do with your business, just general life stuff. I'm sorry, I violate this all the time. It's still the rule, though, okay? 90-10 rule, 10% business, 90%, you can call it fluff or whatever you want to call it, but other stuff that people's going to interact with that ain't going to be business related. Spiking, I love to spike people. What do I call that? It's a volleyball term, I know. But that means if Ryan posts something, I did this to Ryan today. I went onto Ryan's wall and I said, Ryan, thank you for helping me out and give me the advice. He does it all the time anyway. So I just went on there and made this post today because I had time to do it. And I spiked his page. I put something incredibly positive right there on his profile. Okay, and I call that spiking because I can go to anybody's profile that's on my in our group or on Facebook. I can put something really positive there that people are going to react to and see, that's going to make Ryan look better, and that's going to make us all look better because it reciprocates and people are going to come back and do that for you. That builds that. What is MLSP? That's what we're coming down to. What is MLSP? I built a funnel today just while I was reading around, and I want to talk to you about MLSP just a little bit. So I'm going to end this show, and I want to go to one more website and just say just a little bit about this as we go into that. Let me find this page that I can share. I always get nervous when I'm sharing this stuff. I don't know why. But can you see that screen there?
Oh,
it
yeah.
says MLSP. Creating tomorrow's lead. This is what MLSP means to me. Ryan give you an overview. I'm not going to go into the back office. I'm going to stay on the outside. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stay on the outside because there's plenty of stuff here on the outside. Look at these people standing up there on the screen. You have these guys are dominant, okay, and they've dominated their space because of MLSP. Okay, they didn't get up there on that stage from working at Walmart. They come out here into the internet world. They jumped on MLSP and they learned to be a dominant force in the industry. Okay, and every one of those people up there are the cream of the crop. They're the absolute best of the best. Ray Higdon's up there, multiple millions of dollars. Okay, all because of MLSP and the stuff he learned there. It's about creating tomorrow's leaders today. That's what myself and Ryan are standing here. That's what Cloud10 is about creating leaders today. And I invite you to come into the Cloud10 tribe, get with Ryan, and get in that tribe. Okay, it's the solution for the network marketers of tomorrow, of today, affiliate marketers, internet marketers. It's all about being an MLSP. You can go through all this. You can build your business opportunity right there in the system. You have lead generation. You have the best training available anywhere in the world is right there in MLSP. You can build your business opportunity. The system even prompts people to view what your primary business is. As they're going through, they come into MLSP, they come in there as a lead, they get prompted to see what your primary business, that is if you have that set up, what that is, and get their first introduction on how they can work with you more. okay, how they can work with you more because you've served them so good and you've already built this know, like, and trust, and you continue to do that, and people will naturally want to follow you into other things. They have live weekly lead generation training. They themselves, and even some of the top earners in the company, they do the live generation training weekly. The education and training library, Ryan talked about that. The 100% pure profit products. This is one of the gold mines, because as you're just getting started in marketing, as you're just getting started online in your business, you may not know how to create a product. Well, MLSP has solved that for you because they have, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 products in there that are 100% pure profit products. All you have to do is send out the link. All you have to do is troll Facebook. All you have to do is troll social media. When someone says, I've got a problem, you grab your link and say, buddy, I got a solution. I've got a solution. It has customizable websites and fan pages that integrate with Facebook. Instant value relationship builder. It's all in there. The exposure agent, ultimate leverage. The community is absolutely. I mean, there's nothing better than what we got. It integrates with the autoresponder, Aweber, GetResponse, and a few others. All of that stuff's all in there. It's one complete system. There's nothing, absolutely nothing more than you need. A blogging platform that's integrated now. There's nothing more that you need to build a business. It's the best money. I'm serious about this. I'm not just blowing steam, because I'm not even going to give you my referral link tonight. It's the best thing that you can do to build any business. I mean, that's just my honest opinion. Scout's Honor, the works. It's all about attraction marketing and drawing people, thirsty for knowledge, thirsty for success, drawing those people to you. It's where all the top money earners are. I've said that before. And the reasons why it works is it provides value to your prospects. Okay, MLSP does that for you. You can see it right down here. When you give value, your prospects start to like and trust you. And I told you that in the beginning. The importance of building know, like, and trust. If you build know, like, and trust, you got the game whooped. Okay, you got the game whooped. You're going to be in the Super Bowl. You're going to get the ring. You're going to have the fancy cars, the whole 9 yards. I'm not blowing steam here. That's what it takes. You have to build a know, like, and trust. And MLSP sets you up exactly to do just that. There is a disclaimer. Hey, everybody's got one. The 4 top earner profit centers, it's all in there. Special products, just an overview here of them. A 5K in 30 days. Tube Traffic Mojo, one of the first products I ever got. Man, that turned me on to YouTube. And I am dangerous on YouTube, okay? Continuity revenue. You refer people, you get a commission, high ticket revenue. It just keeps going on and on. How much money's been earned? Over $9 million, okay, in affiliate commissions earned from MLSP. That's not counting them people building their own business. That's just with MLSP standalone. Some referral videos in there. Ryan, I tell you what, I'm so excited, and I'll go back to the Hangout and end my screen share here. If I can do that. Let me see. How do I do it?
You're off.
I'm off?
Yeah.
I'm so excited, Ryan. I mean, I'm ready to get my credit card. I might join again. Have 2 accounts.
I about cancel mine and join again, man.
Okay, and just do it all over. Do it better this time.
Right.
I hope you got something. I know I was excited and I rambled it out fast. That's what happens. I mean, I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about this because I tell you, I just want to throw this out there. If you read my story, and hopefully you will sometime, life can be a struggle and business can be a struggle. But what I want to get it through to you now is it does not have to be a struggle. Okay? The wheel doesn't have to be reinvented. Okay? The wheel is rolling right now in My Lead System Pro. The wheel is rolling in Cloud10 and the Cloud10 tribe. Okay. If you're invited to this webinar tonight, and I'll turn it back over to Ryan in just a second. If you're invited to this webinar tonight by Ryan or by one of the other outstanding leaders here, I'm telling you, the very best thing you could do right now is to say, help me. Help me and show me the way and tell me what I need to do. Just tell me what I need to do, and I'll be the vehicle that does it. You just tell me what to do, and they'll put you on the right direction. Ryan, you got it.
Hey, man, that was awesome, man. I appreciate it, man. That was awesome. that was excellent, man. And that's a lot of value. So obviously, if you guys are a member of the Cloud10 tribe, then you get recorded versions of all our Hangouts. But what I want to do is before we wrap it up real quick. So I hope you guys took really good notes because that's some real deep stuff. I mean, that law of attraction stuff is real. And if you take what you learned here tonight, then you can really. I mean, but you have to make a decision. You know, that's where it starts. You got to really make a decision right here, and go out and tackle that stuff. But I want to see if anybody has any questions. If any, I know a lot of you guys are here, already with My Lead System Pro. So we want to make sure that as a hangout, as a tribe, we make sure that we put people in the right direction. So if anybody has any questions about lead generation that maybe didn't get answered, maybe you had a question. That kind of he touched on, and it may have sparked another question. Let's pop any questions in the chat real quick because we can see the chat. And it shouldn't be too much to, because I can actually scroll all the way up anyway. So pop any questions that you have, anything that you made that may have stumbled you this week, or last week, before in between our last hangout. If you have anything that's kind of got you. Maybe stuck. All right, so do you use keyword search before creating content, Dave?
All right. Yeah, I mean, you do need to do that. That is very important. I mean, let me just give you an example. If I was a dog lover, okay, and I wanted to write a whole series of articles on dogs, I would need to know, is anybody searching for information on dogs? Do they like the pink purple poodle the best? Maybe my stuff's about pink purple poodles, and I want to write about that, and no one's searching for it. So it's a travesty that no one. I mean, this is something that a lot of people don't know. Is yeah, you have to do the keyword research first and integrate that in your article because those keywords need to repeat a certain amount of times. You don't want too many, but you need to have 5 or 6 times in your article, and you need to have that and know that I'm writing content that has the opportunity to go out there and somebody actually type in pink purple poodle or whatever, and my stuff's going to pop up. And you can get crazy with it. You just got to go there and look for that keyword and see if anyone's searching for it, and then if they are, go ahead and write that content.
Good stuff. So, obviously, guys, if anybody has any other questions, just pop them in the chat. Or if you're already a member of the tribe, obviously you can just pop them in the group. Make sure that you plug into our website, the Cloud10 network. Okay, so that'll really put you in a good position. Make sure to reach out to Dave. Dave, if you're not friends with Dave on Facebook, and you want like a private session with Dave or anything of that nature, any of his services, make sure you reach out to Dave. I know there's a ton of imposters out there on Facebook, but
there's some Dave Shirley imposters too.
Yeah. So definitely, if you want to get with Dave, I know a lot of people, they love Dave's daily routine. His blog setup, traffic. Tell you, one of the masters in traffic and lead generation. So definitely, Dave, if you have questions about your business, don't be shy, because this guy is an absolute professional. He's been around for years, and he knows what he's doing. So I say that'll wrap it up. We don't want to hold everybody too late tonight. So make sure that you get your prospects, you get your teammates to our Cloud10 tribe, because guys, we are here to create the best in marketing. We're here to create the best in network marketing, and that's what we all pride ourselves on, and we all want to help each other do that. So we'll wrap it up tonight, guys. Again, Dave, I appreciate it, man. We all appreciate it.
Honored to be here.
Yeah, man. So we'll see you on Facebook tomorrow and the rest of the night, and I'll see the rest of you guys on Facebook, and and we'll see you next week, okay, guys? So God bless. Ryan McMorris, I'm out. Dave, see you later, man.
All right, later.
Sam, Sabrina, Savannah, everybody on here. Love you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
You guys.